Welcome to Crazy Cryptid Lore Podcast. I'm Ethan.
I'm John.
And today we're talking about Bigfoot.
And the reason we thought this one, because this is our first episode, there aren't a lot of stories to go with Bigfoot, so it'd be a short first one, right?
Yeah, and also we kind of thought everyone knows about Bigfoot. He's probably one of the most common...
I feel like the most popular
cryptids, so this is where we're going to start.
Yeah, and we're going to... And don't get me wrong, we're going to go from, like, cryptids no one has probably hardly ever heard. Like, cryptids who... Like, there's some cryptids, and I bet no one in our entire town knows about, right?
Yeah, we'll slowly do episodes on more obscure cryptids that people don't really know about.
Pretty wild ones, too.
Yeah.
And crazy ones, because...
So Bigfoot, he's also sometimes called Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Which comes from, like, Native American language. Yeah. But most people know him as Bigfoot. And what is he? What's he look like?
Well, basically, he's... Well, imagine like a human who's almost like a gorilla. But, like, without black fur, almost like red, orangey fur. And also, who's usually like... Well, he definitely has big feet, because that's why he's called Bigfoot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He does have a lot of other cryptids like him. I'll go over them after I describe him. Usually he's nice. The only times he would hurt you is if he felt like you were trying to hurt him.
Yeah, there's kind of like two versions of Bigfoot. Like there's most people know like the nice one, and he just protects nature and lives in the woods, but some people think he can be like, in some stories he's known to be mean. Yeah. And he's also pretty strong because, like you're saying, he's big.
Yeah.
He's usually like either human size, like 6 feet, or he can be reported to be up to 10 feet tall.
I feel like he's around like 7.
Yeah, probably somewhere in between there.
Yeah.
And also the most important thing, what John was saying, was that he walks upright like a human, right? So he's kind of like, he looks like an ape, but he moves like a person. Yeah.
He also pretty much is like King Kong, but smaller and not as much as an ape. Right?
Yeah.
So I'll make over some other creatures like...
It's almost kind of like a person wearing an ape costume.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it looks like.
But maybe like someone was wearing it but then got cursed and stuck on them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let me go over some. So there's the Yeti. There's the Yowie. The Yowie is this creature who's like, they say 12 feet, who lives...
So he's a little bigger.
Yeah. But he's not as strong.
Does he live in like cold places?
He lives in Australia.
Okay.
Then there's the Yeti.
We know he's in cold places.
Yeah.
Like around Mount Everest area, right? Yeah. Those mountains.
I wonder who's more popular. Like the Yeti, almost everyone knows. Yeah. But Bigfoot just maybe the Yeti's...
I think I like the Yeti a little bit more than Bigfoot.
I like Bigfoot more.
Yeah.
And
the Yeti's kind of like the polar bear, and Bigfoot's kind of like the brown bear.
Yeah, the grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also the skunk ape.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other ones? Because I know there's like loads of more who are just, they look a little different, but they're still like Bigfoot.
As far as like ape kind of things, I think that was most of them. Mm-hmm. I'm sure we'll figure out more throughout the podcast. Mm-hmm. But back to Bigfoot. Most people who say they've like seen him before are from America. Like they mostly see him in like forests in North America or Canada. And most people who have stories say that he doesn't really like to get near people. He's pretty shy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's also loads of movies like Harry and the Hendersons. If you like this cryptid, you should watch it, right?
Yeah.
And
do you know what he sounds like?
Yeah. we'll put a little thing of what he sounds like probably if we can find something.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think some people say he kind of howls or screams kind of like a wolf maybe noise.
Yeah.
Do people see like footprints and stuff? Is that how he got his name?
Yeah, big footprints.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So if you're out walking in the woods,
And find big.
you should keep an eye out for really big footprints.
Mhm. And he's mostly found. Where's that place? It's like really high. I forgot what that state was called. Washington.
Yeah.
He's mostly in Washington.
Like the Pacific Northwest,
I've heard
Washington, Oregon, around there.
Yeah, I've heard stories about him, and he's in. Wait, and he's also around the equator. Well, not the equator. I meant he's around California.
Yeah. That's all the Pacific Northwest. There's a certain kind of forest that I think he probably likes those kind of trees around there.
Yeah. There's a Bigfoot museum pretty near, right? I've been there a couple times. So what I learned there is there's this. So prehistoric times around here, I think around here they believe there's this ape-like creature.
Yeah, a Gigantopithecus, I think.
Yeah, and also and also they believe he was here before the Indians, and the Indians have been here for a very long time.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like
Well,
Indian.
that's where the name, like I said, the name Sasquatch comes from Native Americans, so they probably saw him too.
Yeah.
And for like evidence, there's some like videos. They're mostly pretty blurry.
Yeah.
We might show some pictures that people have taken.
Yeah. Here's my question. Who do you think's stronger, Bigfoot or Hulk?
Well, we know Hulk's not real, but if Hulk was real, I think he would be stronger.
I really do like Bigfoot, and I feel like if this was like a small Bigfoot, I think Hulk would have a good chance. But if this was like a strong Bigfoot, maybe defeated a couple other strong things, he might have a good chance.
I think Bigfoot's probably about the same strength as like Chewbacca.
I think he's stronger, maybe.
A little bit stronger?
Yeah, Chewbacca's almost like a space Bigfoot.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Also, they haven't gotten much like DNA or other evidence for him. So, kind of what we go off of is like the pictures and the footprints and stuff like that. But I also think he's known to be like shy and stay away from people. I think he like protects the forest, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of people who treat him as a horrible monster.
Yeah.
One time I saw this book, and it was a picture of like a forest with a black Bigfoot, but like it was just like a black shadow, almost in a way. But it was him, but it was just black, and he had red eyes, and he had a like 2 dead kangaroos in his hands.
Ooh.
And it looked like he just killed them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's two kinds. There's like some people think he's like friendly and nice and just avoids people, and then
that's what
some people also think he's scary. But I also think if I was in the woods and saw Bigfoot, I'd probably be a little bit scared.
Yeah, I've heard there was this guy, and he did say they smell. I bet Bigfoot would smell.
Yeah, probably not the skunk. Not as bad as the skunk ape though.
Yeah. Do you think if we showed he could live of a civilized person, like actually wear clothes and like walk around, do you think he would say yes and like actually learn how to speak English?
I don't think so.
Maybe it depends. A lot of people
I think he likes the forest too much.
There's a lot of people who think there's only one Bigfoot, but there's more than just one.
Well, that's the weird thing is he's been around for so long. I think there's probably more than one.
Yeah, because like some cryptids, there's only one. Like the speaking of like, let's just say there's only one chupacabra.
Yeah.
There's one. Well, there had to be more.
Well, we don't know
monsters.
that. The chupacabra's kind of. I think some cryptids are the ones that are more like crazy and like mythical. There's usually only one, but Bigfoot is more like realistic.
Yeah.
So we don't know how many.
Like those ghost ones, there's only one.
Yeah.
Mhm. So I feel like
it's kind of like the magic ones versus like the ones that are a little more realistic.
Mhm. So like maybe there's a main one who's like the king of big feet.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch of.
Or we don't know how long they live for. You know,
Yeah,
maybe they live longer than people.
Yeah, that would probably make sense.
What do you think they eat?
I don't think they would eat meat.
No.
Maybe like
fruits.
I'm not sure if
berries?
it would be that berries.
Mhm.
Dead carcasses, I guess.
Well, that's meat. I don't know. They might.
But maybe just they are scavengers. Maybe.
They probably eat like a lot of berries.
Yeah.
And maybe some leaves and stuff.
Maybe as some people travel and they leave food and they accidentally.
Probably similar to like what a gorilla would eat.
Yeah. Almost like, you know how when people go, they usually bring food like chips. Maybe.
Oh yeah, they probably eats off of like campsites and stuff.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Or maybe some. You know how people just feed to the wilderness?
Mhm.
Well, maybe he gets some of that food.
Yeah.
So there's ways.
You know, a lot of people go out hunting for them.
Yeah.
Mhm. They usually don't find them. I bet he's been out in the woods so long he knows how to hide in the trees.
Yeah.
And he's probably a lot faster than people. So.
I would say he's fast, but not as fast because he's so strong.
Well, I think the
and he has a lot of
fastest.
muscle.
I think the fastest person
Hmm?
ever would beat Bigfoot in a race, but I think Bigfoot
Like
is
just-
faster than the normal person.
Definitely faster than us.
Yeah.
But like, let's see.
So, I think that mostly covers Bigfoot, but
Yeah. Wait, I have one story.
Yeah.
And this.
have you ever seen or heard Bigfoot?
Yeah, my dad says he's Bigfoot. Sometimes I'm not sure if it's true, and sometimes I do believe it because he is strong like Bigfoot. But for a while he hasn't been acting like Bigfoot. He also says he was the Bigfoot in Harry the Hendersons. Yeah. So let me go with my story. So this story falls into like two, but they're pretty quick to tell.
Okay.
So this story was shared with Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know he liked to hunt and stuff, and he made the national parks and stuff.
Yeah, and also this is just a quick fact about him. One time he was on a hunting trip. He was gonna shoot a black bear, but it was a really old one, so he got scared to do it. So everyone now called little toy bears teddy bears because Teddy Roosevelt.
That's right.
So
I've heard that story.
So going with the Bigfoot story there were these guys, and it was like around night, and they saw some strange things in the forest. I haven't heard the story in a while, so I might get a little mixed up. So you can say stuff like that.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
And the other channel is a kids channel, so you can't do comments on that one.
Also, let us know if you have any stories about Bigfoot.
Yeah, and if you have any some cool cryptids you really want us to do. But remember, they can't be too violent.
Yeah.
So going back, once they went in their house, there were these creatures just trying to get in until I think they got on the roof and broke in, and I think they killed someone. So then they told their story, but no one really believed them. So they went again to hunt, and there was now only two. And they came, then they went hunting, then they came back to their camp, and their camp was completely destroyed. So then they built it. One of them stayed on guard, then after that, one of the other ones went hunting, then he came back, and his friend was dead. The camp was destroyed again,
Oh.
and his spine and his neck spine was broken.
So we don't know. I mean, it could be Bigfoot, but also most people say Bigfoot's not violent. So maybe they did something. Maybe they tried to hunt Bigfoot. You never know.
Or maybe that.
Or it could have been a bear. Or something else.
Maybe a different cryptid. Like maybe there's
it could have been one of the more aggressive ones.
Yeah, like a werewolf. Like maybe a bad werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's pretty much it of the story.
Yeah, so that kind of sums up an overview of Bigfoot. So now we're going to give our ranking. So this is our first cryptid that we're ranking.
Yeah.
The highest ranking is the S. Then it goes A, B, C.
Wait, Z should be the highest, right?
No. It's S and then, this is how they usually do it. It's S and then A, B, C,
So
D,
S is the least
and
scariest?
F. No, S is the top tier, the best
Like the
ones.
scariest?
Yeah. I think we would give Bigfoot right. I think we go B.
Wait, wait, restart that. So what's like the word, like what's the least scariest, then what's the second, then how does it
So
go?
the scariest would be S.
Yeah.
And then A would be the second scariest.
Yeah.
B would be the third, like right in the middle.
Yeah.
C would be just below average. And then D would be almost last place. And F would be not scary at all.
Okay.
Do you want to go at the same time and see
I'd
what we
give it a
both think?
C plus, which is like a C and a half.
Okay. I think I'd go B, right in the middle. Because he can be scary, but he's usually known to be friendly.
Oh yeah, so
let's go, what do you
B.
think, B?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be our like reference. And when we go and do more other cryptids, we'll put them on this list too. And we'll show an image of this list as it keeps growing at the end of every episode.
Yep.
So, thanks for listening to the first episode.
See you. I hope you like this. Tell your friends, and don't forget to subscribe, please.